Cooking with Chica, we're gonna make celebration coffee. Now wait a minute, we're too young to drink coffee. Come on, Foxy, we can make this. No, I mean really, Mom's gonna get mad. How much coffee did you put in there anyways? Oh, let me think. 6 tablespoons. 6 tablespoons? Mom's gonna be wired.
Hey guys, what are you doing? What do you got out?
Mom, can we make celebration coffee, please?
For what? What are we celebrating?
2 months to the site, please?
Well, you have everything out. Kind of. I mean, we don't have anything. Oh my god, how much sugar did you get out?
A lot, because you're sweet.
I know a bribe when I hear it. Alright, we can make it. But you guys can't have any.
Oh, Mom, just a sip. We are old. And we are serial killers.
You sound like a threat.
It was. She's psycho. Hide me. Hide me.
Okay, guys, we're gonna make celebration coffee. This is based on, but is not traditional Mexican coffee. I do not have everything in the house at the moment. Funds are kind of tight. What I did, instead of playing Filter the Coffee, we had Miss Chica decide to bribe me, apparently, or threaten me. And there are 6 tablespoons of coffee in a tea filter. Tea filter don't know any better. We have a variety of spices. Let me see if we can zoom in here. In a cup here. Let's move it closer. See if we can tilt it for it. So we got a variety of spices. We're gonna put a little bit of vanilla, not too much, just a few drops, because that goes far, and some sugar. Actually, there is a lot of sugar in the traditional recipe. You will put a whole block of the traditional molasses rum flavored sugar. It's not actually rum flavored, but it's going to taste like rum. If you go into the owl, it's going to look like a brown cone of sugar, and you would get that. But all we have on hand is what we have on hand, and that is what, you know, a traditional home cook does sometimes. So we are going to get the water boiling. First, we are going to add and dissolve our sugar and boil our spices, which we have a scanty amount of. And then we are going to add our coffee. And someone is going to stop terrorizing their mom.
Yeah. Dream on.
Uh-huh. Okay guys, I am going to turn the camera off, and I will come back when I have the sugar and spices added. Did you have any tips for home viewers while the water for the coffee is going to come to a boil?
Yeah. Taste your base, because if the base with the spices and sugar doesn't taste good, throwing coffee on top of it is not going to help. It's just going to taste like bad base and bad coffee. And I can't take credit for that. Mom just taught me that right now. Yep.
Young Foxy is indeed right. I tasted my base, guys, just to make sure. If you don't like how it tastes, try fixing it before you add the coffee. Figure out what it is you don't like. Try tweaking it a little bit before you add the coffee. Trying to throw coffee on it to cover it up is probably just going to give you coffee that tastes like the bad base. You can always throw out a bad base, but throwing coffee on top of it is just going to give you a whole pot of coffee that tastes like a really bad base. We all make mistakes when we do it. Even I make mistakes sometimes when I still make it, because I throw in too much of something or not enough of something else. And Miss Chica, did you have anything you wanted to say?
Not right now. How come I'm back here in the shadows?
I thought you were being mysterious.
No. I'm just, you know, chilling.
Okay.
Yeah, I came up front because I was tired of being in the shadows. Okay, we'll be back with you when it's at a boil. See you soon. Okay, Mom's gonna take off the lid very carefully, holding it away from her so she doesn't burn herself. And, woo! Mom, what is that?
Okay, this is the boiling water. It's come to a pretty hard boil. It's calmed down now that I've taken the lid off. But we're gonna put the coffee in. And I am gonna put the lid right back on. And we're gonna leave it on the heat. You can actually turn off the heat. Some people do at this point, but I leave it on the heat. And we're gonna leave it on for about, let me see. Put my timer on. About 5 minutes, and then you can leave it in longer if you like. However long you brew your coffee. Some people brew it longer, some people brew it less. Do you guys have anything to say?
Yeah, could you bring the camera over, Mom? Okay, yeah, now we're both out here so you can see us a little better. Well, I kind of want to say, I know I kind of sound strange, kind of losing my voice, but, I like the coffee, and I think it's going to be great for the celebration, and congratulations on 2 months, and celebration coffee is good for people. That's what I think.
And Chica?
Yeah, I think celebration coffee is good for people, too. Yeah, and we'll be back after it brews. Hey, welcome back. We got the coffee, and look at that stuff. It looks like Mom got Rotar. Woo! Is this supposed to be that dark?
Yeah, guys, if you brew coffee this way, it is gonna come out dark. It's gonna be a really dark brew. If it looks pitch black on your screen, that is not far off. It's gonna be a real dark brown. When you first take off the lid, it might be a real light brown. You might think you ruined it. Put the lid on and let it sit a couple minutes. You will get a real deep color out of it. It will be amazing. It's going to be one amazing coffee drink. You are going to love this. It's well worth the wait. It's well worth dragging out your big old pot to make it. This is a celebration drink. As for if one sip's going to kill your kids, I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Is it going to make them hardcore coffee addicts? I don't think so either. Most kids... Actually, in my family, the cure they had, when the kids would ask for coffee, they would get the bitterest coffee they had around the house. Make sure it was the bitterest coffee they had, and they'd give the kid one sip, and the kid go, eh! And that was it. The kids wouldn't ask for coffee for years after. So that was the cure they had. You know, you don't have to give them all the time, but this is like a special celebration coffee, and we do have adult viewers, so we figured maybe you would like a beverage too. You know, this is for a celebration. You can drink this hot, which is how we prefer it, or you can drink it cold. When they make it traditionally in Mexico, they would have the proper sugar. I am not going to insult any Mexican or Spanish or any other Spanish-speaking listeners or viewers by trying to pronounce the proper name, but it's going to be a cylinder of brown sugar. You're going to find it in the international aisle. It's going to be a brown cylinder of sugar, and that's what you're going to want. It's going to taste like molasses and rum mixed together. It's really, really hyper delicious. You can just put it in the pot and let it melt. I've seen cooks do that. Some cooks smash it up. Other thing you're going to want to do is have anise if you want a traditional, maybe some orange peel. Any last thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Mom, you're really into this, and they have pots, right?
Yeah, clay pots.
Yeah, Mom, like, we could, like, I don't know, like, do a whole thing on other cultures sometime, because, like, you have a wok and everything, too.
Shush.
Well, she does, guys. She has a wok, and I know she can cook some Chinese food.
Hush. They're getting ideas again, guys, but yeah, we hope you enjoyed the coffee. Any last thoughts, guys?
This has been Cooking with Foxy and Chica, and we hope you enjoyed it.